Yeah, man. It's the one and only DJ Chase. I'm back, man. The pregame party Miss podcast. I told y'all 2026 is fire, bigger and better. We got a dope special guest today, man. I'm really excited about this one. A veteran, a rap legend. Before we get to that, we got to pay the bills though. We got what you call it, the DJ Chase Radio mobile app, man. Make sure you guys download that iPhone and Android. We got Groove, the hottest platform to get in touch with playlist curators, get real feedback for real people, not bots. The new website coming soon, rapmarkets.com. And last, podcast directory. Use a promo code DJ Chase and get 10% off of your podcast directory. But today we got rap legend, hip hop legend, southern rap legend, the one and only. I had the pleasure to DJ for man 2023 at South by Southwest, and been a fan of his journey, been a fan of his music. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we got the one and only Gorilla Zoe in the building, Atlanta, Georgia's own. What's going on, brother?
What's happening? What's happening?
I'm
Happy to be here.
yes, sir, man. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. Like I said, you're a rap legend. You know what I'm saying, a southern rap legend for sure. You know what I'm saying. I just want to give you your flowers first and foremost, because a lot of our legends, they don't really get the just due, especially the southern rap legends. You know what I'm saying. There's so many of you guys. You're here to stay. You feel me? So with that being
Sure.
said, yeah. For with that being said, my show is dedicated to music education. There's a lot of artists and a lot of misinformation, and I know you have a lot of game. I know you with stream music now, so salute to stream music as well. And you've been just moving around, rebranding, just upkeeping yourself. So I want to get into your background a little bit for an audience that might not know you but does know you. So you're from Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 8 time.
Yes, sir. What part of Atlanta?
Well, I spent time on every side.
Mm,
I initially started my journey off. Let me say a little below Atlanta. It's
yeah,
well, North Griffin, and then I moved to East Point. So,
yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah,
Love it,
yeah.
love it. Now, Atlanta, at the time you was coming up, it was beautiful. The 90s Atlanta, the 2000s Atlanta, you guys, it was a fun time. I'm from New York, so, we got to see it from that side of it. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to come down here, freaking. I know I was too young, but, you hear the stories about it. You know what I'm saying? How did growing up in that era and that time frame influence you to do music?
I mean, it was wholesome. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in an area where you can go to you can walk to the mall and you might see Outkast, you might see Goody Mob, you might see CeeLo in there shopping at Foot Locker, you might see Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I go out to the bus, I would catching the bus to school, and like we will be happy on a Friday on a Friday morning or a Thursday
Yeah,
morning when we see Gil slide through in his lap. You know what I'm saying? Slide through his old school. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
so we came up in I came up in a situation where it was ordinary to see artists.
Mm,
It was just an ordinary thing.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but yeah. So it was like,
yeah.
damn, I can do that, or
Yeah.
maybe I can do that.
Yeah, love it. And the reason why I asked that too is because you have a lot of artists now, they solely focus on social media. You have a lot of music business people that fully focus on social media. But like I said, we come from a time where you can go to the in store. It's starting to get to that again, but a lot of artists, like I said, you couldn't be hands on with the artist. Do you attribute that to your success, like with Hood Nigga and things like that, the early days of the 2000s, getting out there independently, grinding and things like that?
I do, I do. I feel like
Mm.
that's the only thing we knew, and fortunately, the only thing we knew was the best thing that worked.
Yeah, yeah. Love it. Yeah. For sure, man. And with that being said, like as far as your influences, like who did you like listen to growing up? Because like I said, you have a real southern draw. You have a real like unique sound to you that shifted that actually your music aged well. I would say. Who did you listen
Thank.
to growing up?
I listen to a lot of West Coast music.
Okay.
I listen, I listen to a lot of Dre, a lot of Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I listen to
Mm,
a lot of bass music, Miami bass music.
mm-hmm.
I listen to like um, Midwest rappers. I listen to so much Texas music. I listen to so much different music
Yeah, yeah.
that it influenced me That's why I mean I do got a southern drawl, but a lot of people don't know where I'm from.
Yeah, you couldn't
You
tell.
know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's why your music aged so well because, like I said, you be in the clubs, you be in the parties, the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? You throw on the Gorilla Zoe record, you be bound to get it going. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, like I said, a lot of that music from that time really didn't age well. Yours actually aged very well. And with that being said, as far as being an independent artist now, would you do you prefer independent now, or you prefer to be major?
I always would have preferred independent.
Okay.
And I super prefer independent now.
Yeah.
I think I think you can independently be major, depending on your work ethic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I've never was a fan of somebody
Yeah.
telling me what kind of music I need to make or
Mm-hmm.
what I need to wear or what
Mm-hmm.
who my fans are.
Mm-hmm.
You
Got you.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 For sure.
Yeah. Hey, this is your fan base, and this is
Yeah.
what you do, and
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
how you are. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, man, that's who you as they. You know what I'm saying? As far as a person that's looking at you, the A&R or the a label head,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're seeing you in a light, and they don't have any idea who you are.
Right, right. I agree. I agree. I've seen. I've been DJing a long time, so I've seen it all. You know what I'm saying? And I want to ask you this question:
Okay.
like, how do you feel about like the avenues that you guys have now? Because like even back then in the 2000s, you maybe had like a DigiWax, or you had like maybe a very few platforms to get your music out there. But how do you feel about the research, like the streaming era taking over the business as far as that? How do you feel about that?
A blessing.
Mm,
It's a blessing, bro.
mm,
It's right now. We're overly blessed. The
yeah,
the cup has runneth over. The lights and attention
yeah,
has you know what I'm saying. People like, okay, this is an industry we can invest in
yeah,
for a long haul.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
after that 50-year mark, it
Mm.
opened up some
Yeah.
doors.
Love it, for sure, man. And how do you feel like the younger generation, even like Gen Z? Because I'm a millennial, I'm 87. But how do you feel about the younger generation embracing the 2000s sounds and sampling the 2000s records? And how do you feel about that?
I feel like, man, that's always been part of the music industry. It's always been part of
Mm,
creating a record.
mm,
Um, Learning, growing, and using everything that came before you to be better. I think as long
mm,
as we keep it G
yeah,
and let make sure everybody that's involved,
yeah,
whether the original record or the future record, everybody's getting paid. Man, come on,
yeah, yeah,
keep it popping. Ain't no
yeah,
reason to be selfish about something that you didn't create. You might have tapped into something,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but
yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
create it. Nothing. Ain't nothing new up under the sun, baby.
For sure, for sure. I try to tell them that definitely, definitely. And the new record you got is more like pop. Is more like the singer. She's fire. What made you get into that bag for the ladies and getting more of that slow bag and that R&B pop bag? What made you get into that?
Well, I'm open.
Yeah.
I'm open to amazingness. I'm open to greatness.
Mm.
And that came from Cutter. It came from
Mm.
Cutter Classic,
Okay.
producer extraordinaire. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Not just a producer, man. Home just an amazing being,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, with amazing energy and vision.
Yeah.
And he had been working with Sassy since she was like 13.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So when he hit me with the move, I was like, let's go.
Mm.
Man, but when I heard her, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
a Uber star.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a Uber star, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
just happy and blessed to be able to be uh on the radar with her.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
when later on when things pop up and they start pulling her whole discography and all the things, amazing things she's done, they gonna go back, you know what I'm saying, and say,
Mm.
hey, my name will be attached somewhere.
Yeah. For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. And like, is there a full project gonna come out this year, or what's going on? What's up?
Yeah, most definitely Book of Zoe.
Yeah.
Keys was the introductory to what you would be calling the
Mm,
rework, the rebirth,
mm,
the reintroduction of Gorilla Zoe. But then this
mm.
record, Lonely, with Sassy and uh, my man, my name is Mitch.
Yeah.
Which he's amazing himself too. You know what I'm saying? I love Mitch.
Mm,
Mitch, you know what I'm saying? Super talented. But
yeah.
that is leading to the Book of Zoe, and that's the album. We're dropping the album this year.
Love it. I love that name of the title, man. And you got any like surprise features that you want to drop, or is it just like just all Gorilla Zoe on this project?
No, no, we got features. We got features. We got some amazing features, man. We pull some things from here and there, but it's more about the energy and the spirit.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
gotcha.
Yeah. So I don't even want to say it's more about Gorilla Zoe. This is just, the spirit just talking to it. Hey, enjoy that. Enjoy it. This is what's special.
Yeah, man. Like I said, but you know what's crazy? Like I said, I've always seen you, running around in different, app platforms, and you, like I said, you're not an artist that's not afraid to. You rock with the young niggas, you rock with the old heads. You know what I'm saying? You just out there working. You know what I'm saying? What keeps you motivated to keep that humbleness about yourself?
Motivation for me used to be, motivation is motivation, but you need more than motivation now for me. But it used to be just like,
Mm,
things I felt like my responsibilities,
mm,
right? So my
gotcha.
responsibility, motivation was my responsibilities. Then it turned into purpose.
Mm,
So
love it.
what is your purpose?
Love it.
And but now it's like I have to make like a fusion. I got to make
Yeah.
a fusion. So it's like,
Yeah.
what's your purpose? What's your motivation? What's your discipline and dedication? We got to take all of that because we're gonna need all of that juice, and then we're gonna wake up in the morning and go get it done.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I love it, man. And before we get out of here, man, my guy Cutter Classic. Is he producing the whole project, or is it like you looking for producers? What's up?
But Cutter's executively producing the project.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, hey, he brings producers in, he brings singers, he brings it all, bro.
Mm,
If he got to touch the boards, he gonna touch the boards. But you know what I'm saying. I ultimately like him standing up in the
yeah.
middle of the room.
Yeah, yeah. Love it,
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Love it, man. And one last thing I want to ask you too, man. Is there? I know you're working right now. I always ask this to everybody. What is one piece of advice that you would give any up and coming artist or independent artist getting into the business today? What is one piece of advice that you would give them?
Uh, Stay locked in with the Most High. Stay prayed up and believe in yourself because He believe in you.
Yeah. Love it. Once again, man, the one and only Gorilla Zoe, man. Thank you so much for your time, my brother. The Booker. It was called the Book of Zoe, right? Coming out.
The Book of Zoe.
That's good.
For
Once again,
sure.
man, WDJC, DB, DJ Chase Radio, man. I'm super honored, man. The one and only Gorilla Zoe, man. I'm a huge fan. Atlanta's own right here on DJ Chase Radio. I get lonely. Where can people find you, Gorilla Zoe? If they don't know how to Google you, where can they find you, brother?
At Gorilla Zoe everywhere.
You got it. Once again, man, WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio, man, the pregame party miss podcast right here on WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio, Spotify podcast, Apple podcast, and YouTube DJ Chase TV. And I'm out of here. Yeah.